What is going on, my lions? Welcome. Now I'm excited today because I want to get into nitty-gritty details of what we talked about yesterday. So as you guys know, I mentioned to you guys the top five core essentials of product research and what each one means to you guys and what each one means to your business and why is it so important. So I've decided to break it down even further for you guys. So what I'm going to do is each point that I mentioned, each video for the next 5 videos, I'm going to go through each point, break it down so you guys understand it, so you guys know the value of it, and so you guys know how to use it. So that's important. And so I have my notes here. Hold on, guys. So let me get that just to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay. Let's think about reviews and how it works in the process of Amazon. Okay. So you know that the more reviews you get, the more people will trust you. As a buyer, they will trust you, they'll trust your product, whenever you guys are buying vacations or products, anything, the first thing any of us does is basically goes online and tries to check our reviews to see what ratings there are, what people are saying about the product, and then we buy it, right? So it's a big influencer. So you got to think about reviews as something really essential to your core business, okay? And there is a way to use reviews not only when you're doing product research, but also how to get reviews. So we're gonna go through the entire process with you guys, okay? So again, guys, why reviews are so important. They determine whether you're gonna have a high sales velocity or not, right? So we start with product research, okay? And I've shown you guys, I've done videos on how to do this, and Chrome extension of Jungle Scout is amazing for this. You guys basically attach it to your Chrome and then you go to Amazon and you search a product or a category, right? So remember, guys, we always try to do a broad category so that we can get as much results as possible. So start with like something like organizer, right? So, and then from there, check out, run Jungle Scout against it on Chrome that I've shown you guys this before. I'm going to post a video at the end of this video, so it's going to be one of the end screens, but also I'll post a link in the description so you guys have that. So basically run Chrome extension against it, and then the chart fills up all the listings that are on page 1, and you can go page 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. So what that shows you is basically the daily sales, the monthly sales, the revenue is generating, the sales is generating, who is the seller, if it's an Amazon FBA seller or not, if it's seasonal, and the most important part is reviews, okay? So when you're doing product research, reviews will determine whether a product is a niche product and competitive, or it's a category you can get into and actually make money, okay? So what do I mean by that? So when you do that kind of product research with Jungle Scout's Chrome extension and you actually see the reviews, what you're doing is actually analyzing the data of your competitors, right? Potential competitors, because that's an interesting area you want to get into. Now, when you see reviews that are like 10 reviews, a product, a seller has 10 reviews for their listing, but they're selling over $5,000, $10,000 a month, that is a perfect category for you guys. You got to make sure that when you're checking for reviews is that there are not too many, like hundreds of reviews sellers on there. The reason being that if there are, let's say there are like 10 sellers for the same category organizer, right, that are doing crazy amount of sales and they have like thousands of reviews each one, right? That tells you that those are the kind of guys you'll be competing with when you actually post your listing. So therefore, we would not get into that category because as a new seller, it'll be a lot more harder for you guys to crack into that market share where there are established sellers already with thousands of reviews, because again, guys, people trust reviews, right? So what we normally do is we like to stay within a range, okay? So anything up to 100 reviews, if you see a category that has, let's say the top 10 buyer or sellers have reviews on average about 100 each, right? Because on top of the Chrome extension, you'll also see the average numbers. On average, there is about 100 reviews. You know it's a market you can get into. And the next thing you're going to check is what is the revenue for that many reviews. So you want to make sure that you're getting on products that are 5,000 and higher and have a low number of reviews, preferably less than 50, right? But you can go up to 100. Anything above that is a bit harder because, as you guys know, if you don't have the sales velocity, it's actually a lot harder to get reviews to basically crack into that market and grab a piece of the pie, right? So that's why we always make sure we get into categories that are low reviews but high revenue, okay? That's very important. And that's how we check for product research. That's our first indicator, guys, to see if a market or if a niche or if a category is competitive or not. The second aspect of this video, I want to focus on how you can get reviews, because I think it's great to do research, product research with reviews, but also once you get started, a lot of people don't know how to get reviews, right? A lot of people are new Amazon FBA sellers are lost in this process. So I'm here to help you guys understand that process. So as you know, when you have started your business, you have produced a great listing, you have basically found a quality product with the price range that you're looking for and all that jazz, right? Now you've sold items, how can you capture reviews, right? So the way we do it is through email marketing. And what you do is set up automatic emails to go after your product, to go to the customer after your product has been sold, right? So we set up automatic emails. So the first email you're gonna do is a thank you email. So once the product is purchased by the buyer, what you do is send them a thank you email and a confirmation that, hey, thank you for purchasing our product. We really appreciate your business. We value quality a lot and we want to make sure you're happy with the product. So we will touch base in a few days to hear your thoughts on our product, if you have any suggestions for us, and most of all, if you're happy with the product. And having a full money back guarantee policy really helps to get that review, because and makes the buyer feel comfortable that, okay, I can purchase from this seller and I have nothing to lose, because if I don't like the product or if it's something that is not really meeting my needs, I can return it and actually get my full money back guarantee, right? So that's what we want to do. That's the first point of contact. The second one is to send an email a couple of days later, make sure they're happy with the product. Now remember, people don't really care what you want, but you care what you want. People care about what they want. So what you want to do is the second email, design it so that you ask them, hey, Mr. Customer, now that you've had a chance to enjoy our product, so that's given that Amazon tells you that, okay, this product was delivered, give it a couple days and then after. Now that you've had a chance to enjoy our product, now is there anything that concerns you? Is there anything that you've really loved about this product? We would like to hear about it. So that's one email. And say you can actually email me personally, or you can send a review or post a review on our page. So make sure you send them the link, the exact field, and kind of like throw subconsciously ideas in your email on how they can do the review. So remember guys, I remember when I was buying products, I didn't know what to write. I'm like, okay, I love this product, great product, quality is there, this and that. But what Amazon cares and what buyers care is if you go a little bit deeper than that. So in your email, you can talk about certain things like, hey, did you enjoy the quality? Is this meeting your needs? Like these subliminal messages. Is this product, do you see yourself using a similar product like this? Like, get ideas. This is your time, this is your moment to get some feedback and potentially get ideas for future products that could be a complementary to your product, right? So use your reviews not only just to get sales velocity, but also to gather data from your buyers, because guys, I'm telling you, data, if you have concrete data and you really have a solid sample, which means that you have more reviews and it has content in it and it has good stuff in it, read every review that you have, because you can actually extract information that will give you insights into the buyer's mind, right? Which will actually inform you in your next product research to see what kind of stuff you can sell. So a personal example that I always try to share with everybody is that recently, So here's a recent example that happened to me that I would love to share with you guys and anybody, and I know I'm gonna remember that, and I'm gonna share it for many future videos. So what happened was I was trying to buy a SD card for my camera, the one that I'm making these videos with for you guys. So I wanted a bigger memory size because I'm doing a lot of recordings and I'm doing a lot of video for you guys, 4 to 5 a week. So I wanted something bigger, right? So I came across a lot of listings, a lot of great listings, but one that stood out was very professional. Even though the reviews were only 49, it really stood out. So I bought it. I bought this SD card and it came, I got confirmation email, so confirmation email upon purchase. Once I received it, apparently it triggered an email to come to me and say, your item has been delivered, we just got a notice, we want to make sure everything looks good with the package, and just a whole round customer service. Third email that I got a couple days later to make sure I've tried the item and if there is any concerns and how the quality is. They want to make sure that everything is good and I'm happy with it. So that was really important to me. I'm like, wow, these guys are amazing. They actually care about their product, right? And then the fourth email, when it came 2 days after that, they asked for a review, and in a very nice way, like, we really appreciate your feedback. It helps us to build more quality products and sell it and all that. Like, very beautifully done email. And I understand it as an Amazon seller. I know how important that is. So I always try to make sure I give them the best review if it's a good product, and give them a constructive review if it's not a good product. So I don't try to, like, give them all positives, because if it's not a good product, I rather let them know, right? So that they actually can fix that problem, rather than me being silent and then them keep trying to sell this product and they can't. So that really stood out with me because it's a great example of customer service, and essentially that's what we're doing. We are customer service people. We are not touching the product directly. We are basically getting people to bring it for us. We're just handling everything in the background and the customer service part of things. So that's a great example of how you can set up your reviews and use them to your benefit to not only sound professional. Now, I know if I need anything else for my camera, I'm gonna go to them and check out their product catalog to see what else they have that I need, right? Because they stood out to me. They've built that personal touch with me, and that's very important. So that's it, guys. I wanted to share that story with you guys because I think it's a great example. Thank you for watching. Next video, we're gonna talk about your selling price and your revenue. We'll get much deeper into that, which is point number 2. And if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below and let me know if you have anything specific you want to know about the reviews or anything else that I've done. If you're a new viewer, welcome. Really appreciate it. Subscribe, hit the bell button. I really appreciate that. Thanks for your support, guys. And hopefully this channel will help you guys build your own Amazon FBA businesses, and in the future, hopefully, become a seller like me, and making the money, having the lifestyle, and not having to worry about money, finances, whatsoever. So that's the goal of this channel, is to help you guys build that profitable business. Thanks again. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.